Salutations, everybody. It is I, your hostess with the mostest, Katie Patterson, joined by my I don't know what to call you other than my adorable husband, who is so cute. He's super cute. Look how cute. William Patterson. Yay.
I don't even know if I should dignify with a response.
Nah, I mean, I was going to say, I mean, there's like so many things I could pick, like my great assistant, my ghoul in waiting. I don't know what to call you. It's
Are you insinuating that I'm your Spike?
No, you're not. I'm just kidding. But yes, guys, we are back. We are back to finish.
I don't know whether to find that insulting or not.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. But yes, we are back to finish up Fran Bow, and we got also a lot of other stuff that we get to talk about. That way we can pad this thing, because this might be the shortest stream of like actual gameplay that didn't have like
because we're near the end.
Yeah, didn't have like some sort of like malfunction because of the editing, and I just hit my computer monitor and hit my calendar.
How can you edit via?
I meant streaming. I meant streaming. You know what I meant. So, but yes, we're going to be talking about some other things as well. Starting with next week, we're going to be playing a new game. So I'm torn between two. I am torn between doing Little Nightmares 2 or doing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion from the beginning. Because here's the thing, Will's never experienced Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
I mean, I've watched or / listened to you play a little bit of it while I'm out working.
Yeah, but it's not the same as like actually experiencing it.
Well, of course it's not the same as experiencing it, because I have my hands on a wheel.
I know, exactly, and so you should experience it. And so we're juggling between those two. So if you want to watch us play Little Nightmares 2, put Team Nightmares in the chat. And if you want us to play Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, put Team Spooky into the chat. And by the end of the stream, we will decide which one by popular demand. So that should be fun. Duke it out in the chat, everybody. Hang on 1 second. There was just a sorry. Oh, there's no worries. No worries. Let's see.
Sorry, a friend of ours is texting her for something we're going to do later tonight.
Because that's another thing that it can put it into motion.
I just opened the floodgates.
Yes, you did!
I'm out of here.
No, you come back here.
No.
Friday is my dearest husband's birthday. Yay! It's an exciting time. So on Friday, I want you to fill his comments on his Twitter, because that's what he's on mostly. Fill it with lots of love and lots of support and well wishes, because he's awesome. You love me. Mwah. So yes, birthday.
Being like this.
I know, but that's what I'm doing. I'm helping get you used to it by giving you plenty of exposure of love and gratitude and all that fun shit.
You know not the strength of the backfire effect.
You know nothing of a stubborn woman.
Who's to say I can top your stubbornness?
Oh, is that a challenge? You've unleashed a monster. But yes.
I unleashed nothing. I'm married to one.
I know.
Please! Get me the fuck!
He really does love me, you guys. This is just us, how we banter and how we
Debatable.
show. Oh, shush. This is how we show our love and appreciation for each other. So don't think that I'm actually holding him hostage. Don't worry, I'll loosen the cuffs.
She totally is.
I'll loosen the cuffs in about an hour or so. But anyway.
Wait, what cuffs? You forgot to put them on.
I'm free! Get your ass back here. Come on, seriously. Oh my goodness. I'm already seeing in the chat, I see a couple people already putting Team Spooky and Team Nightmare. It's looking pretty tied. Oh, also, just so it's there, don't spam the chat, because I'll see your post and I'll tally your post. Just don't spam the chat with like whatever team you support, because that's not cool. That's not fun. It's not fun for anybody.
Unless it's a bot, in which case we don't really have much control over that.
Yeah, except for reporting him. Let's see what else has been going on. Oh, we went to Midsummer Scream last weekend. Was it this past weekend? It was the last weekend of July.
It was 2 weekends.
2 weekends ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. That's right. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since we've done this. But yes,
Emphasis on hot.
Yes, it is very hot here in Southern California. But yeah, we went to Midsummer Scream. It was a lot of fun. If you missed it on my Instagram, I got to meet Lynn Lugosi Sparks, Sarah Karloff, and Ron Chaney, who are the kids / grandkids / great grandkids of Bela Lugosi, who's Dracula, Boris Karloff, who's played Frankenstein,
and the Mummy,
and the Mummy. You're right, and the Mummy. Can't forget that. And of course, Lon Chaney Sr., who played the original Phantom in Phantom of the Opera in 1925.
And wasn't he also like a Hunchback of Notre Dame?
He did do Hunchback of Notre Dame. Lon Chaney Sr. was known as the Man of a Million Faces because he was able to always put on makeup, always distort his face so it always looked different, and he almost never looked the same in any of his films. And he was also the son, and because he was Lon Chaney Sr., Lon Chaney Jr. was our Wolfman, and he was in like The Wolfman Meets Frankenstein, of course The Wolfman, and
just The Wolfman.
And he was in a couple other stuff too. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I got to meet them. They are some of the most nicest people that I have ever got to meet. And they were just like, they just had such a love for the legacies that was left behind. And it was really this moment for me because it was like I had grown up watching Dracula and Frankenstein and Wolfman. Dracula was actually the first Universal monster film that I had ever seen. My mom encouraged me to watch it, and I thank her for that every single day. So,
she raised you right.
She did raise me right. I'm very, very happy. Also, we got these really cool pins because we bought our tickets back in 2020, and when the shit hit the fan with that, it shut down. But if you didn't return your tickets, you could attend this one. And because of that, we got this really cool pin. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can. It says Halloween Hero. And so each of us got a special little pin that I can put on my purse and stuff like that. I'm not really normally a pin wearer, but I might put that on my purse. Also, I have this that my friend Angie gave me from my birthday a few months ago. It says, I myself am strange and unusual from Beetlejuice because I am a huge fucking Beetlejuice fan. I love that thing. I love that movie. I can't wait to see...
Come on, guy. We share the same wavelengths.
Isn't it coming to the Pantages next year? Next summer? I want to say there's a traveling production and it's coming.
I think there is a touring production, but the unfortunate thing is we would have to buy tickets for all the other shows as part of that season because it's part of the season package.
Because we'll have to wait until like individual tickets right now.
Which I hope that they.
Most likely they will. We just have to wait until like the right time to go in and just get the tickets because it seems unlikely that they would only sell seasonal packages. It's very unlikely. I don't think I've ever seen a theater do that. But let's see what has happened during Midsummer Scream. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you this fun story. So I dressed up as Fran Bow. I got my cosplay together. It was super cute. And Will dressed up as...
I dressed up as Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah, Ash with a deadite hand. And we've met a couple Ashes who had fake chainsaws, and so they had it
Stop stealing my stick!
He would do that to people. He would also take other people's chainsaws as if to like take off his hand. It was really fun.
Be like, who's laughing now?
Exactly.
Clearly not me because amputation.
Yes. But we were dressing up. Not very many people recognized us. We were like, Will, while he was the popular character, was still a little more obscure because it looked like he could have just been one of the hotel managers or something like that who happened to be at the conference. You could have passed for that, just without the blazer. You didn't have a blazer. And then not a lot of people got to. Not a lot of people know Fran Bow, which makes me a little bit sad. But there was one.
This game is still like fairly recent.
No, it was only 2015. It's just very indie, is the thing. And a lot of indie games don't really get a lot of exposure sometimes. So we were waiting for the Spirit Halloween movie premiere and interview. Yes, there is going to be a Spirit Halloween movie. Comes out October 11th. I'm super excited for it. And we were waiting for it. And one of the guys, Hannison, was that the guy who was Handler or Hannison? I think it was Handler. I'm pretty sure it was Handler.
I'm already blanking on the name.
But he was just so awesome. He's like, because we got there like 2 hours early. He's like, the line hasn't even been made yet. And I'm like, well, we want to make sure that we get in and make sure we get there with time. And he's like, okay, no, come back a little bit later. And so we came back to where it would be 1 hour before. And he found us. And he's like, hey, listen, you guys, I'm going to let you go in before even the gold bats because you guys are so super dedicated. We're just like, that's so nice of you. Holy shitballs. So, yeah Handler is amazing. And he asked, like, he ran into him as the con was coming to a close. He's like, you guys are coming to season screenings, right? And we're like, of course. We've been to almost every single season screenings because it started in 2018. And then we did the 2019 version.
It was I don't think we attended the first year.
We did not attend the first year, but we did attend the second year when it was in that chocolate factory or that chocolate candy store.
Oh yeah, that candy store in Hollywood Boulevard. Was sharing like, I know like the candy store had like this giant food hall section.
Yeah, it was adjacent to the Chinese theater for anybody who has been to LA and needs like a big massive pinpoint. But anyway, he asked us if we're coming back and he said yes. But that's not actually the story that I was telling. Because of that, we were able to go to another event. And there was this kind of cabaret style performance thing. And one of the main people who was like welcoming people in, she recognized me as Fran Bow. She's like, are you Fran Bow? And I'm like, yes, I am. You get cookies for knowing my cosplay.
And apparently they thought we were so enthusiastic they chose us to participate with them in an improv game.
Yes, we got to do what was called Four-Headed Monster, which Will got to deliver the final punchline.
I got to deliver the final
punchline.
It was
so fucking funny. It was so fucking funny. But this part, actually, you don't know. I didn't tell you this part, I don't think, about what happened.
What the fuck have you been keeping from me, bitch?
So a little bit after we watched the Spirit Halloween movie, I needed to go to the bathroom. So I was in the bathroom, and of course, because women take forever to go to the bathroom, I'm waiting in line. And I'm like, okay, come on, let's hurry it up. And I happen to look over to my left, and there's this girl getting dressed up in a wonderfully done Carrie cosplay. With all the blood and the pink prom dress. And I'll give her a glance. I'm like, okay, cool. That's a cool costume. All of a sudden, she looks over at me and she goes, Fran Bow! And I'm like, what the hell? And I nearly peed myself because she just startled me so bad. And she's like, it's me! I'm from the cabaret show! And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
God, you ran into her again?
I ran into her again. She nearly made me pee myself because I'm waiting in line to go to the bathroom. And she freaked me out with just screaming, Fran Bow!
Jesus.
But yeah, and we also go. That was a fun thing. Also, we got to see a lot of new films because not only is it a convention, it is also a short film festival. And I had already been kind of eyeing it for Only You because we are getting close to, I would say about maybe a fourth, maybe a little less than a fourth, done with color. And we're still working hard with music, and we're still working hard with the sound and getting that together. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we should have a complete picture lock by the end of August. So keep your fingers crossed. Keep them crossed. And so, but rounding back, we were scoping out a lot of the short films to kind of like get a gauge of like what kind of films do these people accept for like, are they like super shorts or are they like shorts where they can go anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. And it looks like they accepted quite a variety of different shorts and super shorts. And
Yeah.
I have to say, one of my favorites that I saw was it was during the horror comedy Die Laughing segment. It was the Strangler of Miller Creek, I think is what it was called. I would have to like look through the pamphlets and stuff like that to see like what was it again. But holy shit, it was it was so fucking funny, and I'm just like dying laughing, and it was the first one, and there was a couple others that were like fairly good for horror comedy.
I was honestly surprised that a lot of the foreign short films actually did fairly well.
For like, there was also a monster segment. There was also like occult, monsters, supernatural,
an animated block.
Gore is an animation block, and the foreign films for the monster blocks were so good. I remember there was one from Mexico. It was called Hunger, and it was it had some comedic moments in there, but it was a really we never saw the monster. We saw like where it inhabited, which was like this deep well that the monster lived in. This little boy had to like feed the monster to keep him at bay, and it was just really well done. And I was just like, wow, these foreign films are like, bravo, bravo. I need to watch some more horror foreign films because these are fun. So yeah, that was a lot of our midsummer Scream excursion. Oh, I also got to meet Omri Katz, who played Max in the Hocus Pocus movie, which is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
He thought I was Wednesday Addams, but I told him like, no, I'm Fran Bow, and he's like, oh, what's that about? And so I got to explain what Fran Bow was, and he was like, oh wow, that's so cool. He also talked about how cool it was to work with Bette Midler, and I was just like, this is the moment that I live for. This is so great. So yeah, that was a really, really fun weekend. I'm really happy that we got to go. We'll definitely be back for season screamings, and we're definitely going back next year. And I'm who knows, maybe I'll either dress up as Fran Bow again, or I might try a different person. Like, part of me wants to do the little raincoat person from Little Nightmares, but I'm worried that people are just gonna think I'm Georgie.
It resembles Georgie too much.
It resembles Georgie too much, and I'm like, I wanted to show Little Nightmares. I don't want to show Georgie. Though that might be a fun Halloween costume for you and me at some point. Is it and Georgie? I don't want to. I'm not sure about doing it this year because we still need to figure out what exactly we're going to be doing this year.
And plus too, I need to get through August first.
Yeah, we need to get once he gets through his birthday. Oh, also, just fun fact: we'll be at Everfree Northwest this year. It's exciting. It's my first time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be performing at the Grand Galvin Gala, and I'm doing something a little different.
I've listened to his set. It's so fun. I
Yeah,
love it. There's so many villain songs, if I'm allowed to say. I'm not saying which ones.
Well, okay, I'll say this. Like previous years, I've mostly just done covers of old hits from the community and stuff like that. But I know last year I integrated near the end some brand new mashup ideas that I decided to think of, and those actually went over really well. So my set this year is going to be nothing but new mashup ideas.
And they
completely different ones than the one I did last year. But yeah, combining songs from the show and the movies,
and also some like cool '80s stuff
with a lot of other popular pop music.
Yeah, I want to say one of them, but I don't want to spoil it because it's from one of my favorite movies.
I'll say this much: like the first half of it or so is heavily relied on songs by the Dazzlings.
Yes, it is.
But that's all I'll give.
Yes, that is all we can give.
And like I'm still trying to make it because I want to try to get a start on it this past July, but
a lot of things popped up. July.
Things piled up, things popped up, and it just I couldn't find the time. So
yeah,
I'm trying not to seem like I'm scrambling.
Yeah.
But I want to say I'm about halfway done making it, and thankfully it's actually turned out to be a little easier than I thought. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, because you got that new app now where you're able to it has a database of what key.
Well, it's actually a website.
Oh, it's a website.
It's a website called Hook Theory.
Hook Theory.
Where they don't have a complete database of every single song made ever, but some of the more bigger ones, I'm able to look it up and see what key signature they're in, and they have. Like a sample set of bars where okay, I can play it like this, or how does it sound like if I raise the pitch up by 1 or 2 keys, or lower by 1 or 2 keys, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if it's not on there, I have a piano app on my phone that I can have as a backup.
Yeah.
To figure things out. There are a shit ton of things in D major.
Goddamn D major. So let's take a quick moment before we dive into the game to say hello to some of the people in the chat. And yes, remember, for some reason, this game particularly, if I click out of it, you get to see my desktop.
The music still fits the image, though. The
music does fit the image. It gives that whole kind of spooky forest vibe, and I love it. Anyway, we got Matt Enteman here. Hello, Matt. We got Inali, and I'm so sorry that you're not going to be able to make it Everfree this year. Hopefully next year.
Well, yeah, hopefully.
And
it'll be good to see you again.
Yeah. And then we got Cherry Fluffbelly. Welcome. We got the Dr. Waluigi. We got Joey Turner. Yay, Joey! And then we got Stormcrow77. Let's see. Oh, a lot of our regulars are here. Oh, and we got CSM1020. Hello, hello. Glad you could make it. Yeah, it's a lot of our regulars here today. So, let me get my Fran Bow thing back. So, remember you guys, before we get started, don't spam, but put which game you want to see, which is either Little Nightmares 2 or Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. Put Team Nightmare if you want to watch me play Little Nightmares 2 next week, or put Team Spooky if you want me to play Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. And we will be playing from the beginning so we can get him to really feel what it's like, because he's only heard me scream from playing Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. But first, before we jump in, get some sparkling water.
This stream is not endorsed by Bud Light.
No, it is not. Yes, it's not endorsed by Ice either, but
we do not
I love it.
Drinking
alcohol. But yeah, it's let's go ahead and get started. Oh, Zai the Hedgewolf. Oh my gosh, thank you for. I forgot. I saw you a couple times in the thing. Sorry, I didn't mention you earlier. Welcome. I know. Anyway, let's wrap this game up, shall we? Are we ready with that cheat sheet? Okay. Let's see how this fantastical game of fantasticness ends, shall we? All right, continuing. Oh right, we.
All right,
we're here.
We were collecting items.
Yeah, let me take a look at what I got. So this is the most recent thing I got. Let me examine. Are you insane? Call us at 101-221-217-276. That's not an actual phone number. Otherwise, I would have told you, hey, let's call this number. Let's see what it. I don't know. But yeah, we still have our knife. We still have our crown. What's this again? It's been a hot minute. Oh yeah, it's that diary thing. That's that diary thing talking about the 5th dimension. And then is our photo of our family before they were chopped to bits. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think okay, it's starting to come back to me now. I think the last thing we did was trying to switch.
Make an appointment, and now we've.
Yeah, switch places with someone who was before us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't help sick people without an appointment. Oh, that's right. We need a call to make an appointment before we can get help. So,
Okay,
I think this is where we need to go. No, it's up the ladder, I think, to get to the phone. Yeah, that's right. We need to get to the phone to call the phone so we can call to make an appointment. I think this is the way to the phone. Yes,
yeah,
here we go. Here we go. Oh. All right, are you insane? 0, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 7, 2, 7, 6. Hello, yes, you told me to call to make an appointment. It's Fran Bow. I'm available now. No. Yes, I do have a pair of eyes, really. Okay. Did they just ask me, are your eyes working? I'll see you in a minute then. Great, thank you. Bye, yes. Belch. Bye. Alright, I guess we go back down. Alright, heading back into the 5th dimension. Okay, so I guess I talked to her. Hello, patient number 2. Do you have an appointment? Yes, Fran Bow is my name and my appointment is now. Let me check the archives. Yes, there you are. Wow, I've already been archived? That was fast.
It is literally your first appointment.
Oh my god. The doctor will see you in a minute. Just go through the door to your right. Alright, thank you. Oh, door 106.
Oh.
So we've seen 1 through 5 and now this is 106. Great. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's go. I just noticed my little hand. It's cut off. You can see the blood and the bone.
Yeah.
I just now noticed that. I've been playing this game for a couple weeks now, and I just now noticed this. What the fuck?
Oh, hi.
Hi. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? You look quite pallid.
Phew. Yes. What a nightmare. You look like a healthy human.
Oh, thank you, I guess. Now, if you don't mind, I have an appointment.
I don't mind, actually, because it's none of my business.
Yes! Finally! There's a lot of things nowadays that aren't a lot of people's business. Oh my god, no!
No, this guy, what?
Why? You haven't chosen to end your life yet. Isn't the pain you feel enough? You are Remmer, aren't you? I haven't gotten a chance to introduce myself properly. Somebody told my name, that bitch. Sadly, I cannot be seen in the third reality for long periods of time. I am Remmer, the terrible black prince of darkness. Actually, that's Lucifer. If you're going to label people, get it right.
Don't use my name in vain.
I know who you are. Don't try to act like nothing happened. Did you kill my parents? Where is my cat? What did you do to Dr. Dern? Or Deern? Is it Dern or Deern? I want to say it's Deern.
Yeah, I think it's Deern because it's 2 E's.
Yeah. I enjoy immensely seeing your suffering dripping off your eyes. I feed from it. Oh, are you talking about the blood from my eyes? Your tears are delicious. I don't know. I fucking don't know. Oh, I can't wait to make a end of year compilation. I can't wait.
It reminds me of this one comic dub I did with my friend Trevor, where I was voicing Mewtwo, he was Greninja, and Mewtwo was like crying about not being in the latest Smash game, and Greninja was chosen. And it's like, maybe you'll be an assist trophy, and takes his scarf and dabs Mewtwo's tears. And it's like, thanks. But, is that a scarf for your tongue?
Your tears are delicious.
Oh god, that's funny.
God, it's been years since I watched that comic again.
We should watch it at some point.
Man, it's only like less than a minute long.
I think we still should watch it at some point. Anyway, I feed from it. You're the manifestation of my desires. I can use you for whatever I want. Ew!
Phrasing.
You're gross! But honestly, that makes me wonder. It says you're the manifestation of my desires. Then who's the real person? Am I not real? Am I not real, people?
Everything I know is a lie!
Ah! You are under my power. Ew.
Well, technically, we're under the earth, but
That's not true. Not anymore. I won't allow you to trick me anymore. Tell me, why did you kill my parents? Why? You are assuming that it was I who did such a terrible thing. I saw you that night outside my window. It must be you who did it. You trust your eyes too much. Haven't you learned that the human receptors are weak? Oh God, we killed our own parents, didn't we?
well, quite frankly, we can't use any other body part to see. Trusting our eyes too much.
Your eyes are brown.
It's like, are you insinuating that other people see through like their noses or their crotch or something? Jesus!
Your body is fragile, easy to corrupt. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
No, 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 no! Oh, shit. I knew it!
Fuck, we did do it!
Fuck! No, it can't be. Stop it! Well, she ain't listening. I didn't do it. I didn't. It wasn't me. Stop it, please. Aw, that's disappointing.
Oh, God.
Who was it, my darling? Who killed your parents? The dull little critter must have suffered and died before becoming a star. But the receptors are deceitful. Who's to say that he's not just showing this to us? Hey, you, wake up. I haven't killed my parents. I haven't. The monster wants to trick me, I know. Everyone is crazy around here. I have to find Kitty and leave. Yeah, I'm still going to say that that was just a figment that he made me see.
Okay,
Why does his brain have two sides? Because it's a brain, dummy. He would look so funny without skin. We would look so funny without skin. Oh. It's Dr. Deer and Mr. Midnight! Kitty, my darling, I'm here for you. Are you alright? Kitty, answer me. What's wrong with you?
Meow.
Oh, no. He took away his ability to talk.
Oh. Do I look alright to you?
Why won't you talk to me, Mr. Midnight? Please don't do this to me. Oh, that's disappointing. Talk to me, Mr. Midnight. This isn't funny. It's this place,
Oh, sorry.
It's this place, isn't it? You must get out of here so you can talk to me again. I'll take you to Itherstown, my darling. Palantris can help us. I promise you, nothing will tear us apart again. Oh, Kitty, I'll be right back. I must help Mr. Deer, all right? He seems to be in trouble. Okay, let's see about Mr. Deer. Oh, Dr. Deer, are you all right, sir? Sir, wake up, please. Dr. Deer, wake up. Are you alive, sir? Oh, what should we do to wake him up? There's a syringe on the thing.
Actually, it says don't use it, yes.
Okay, don't use it. I'm not gonna use the syringe.
Use the lever to the left and... Oh, fuck, we have to electrocute him.
Shit.
We have to electrocute him 3 times.
Wake up!
Clear!
Ouch, electric shock. Buttons don't do anything. Okay.
Clear!
No, you are going to shock
Clear!
him. this is Electro Man. That's the achievement I unlocked. Let me try talking to him now. Dr. Deern, are you alright, sir? Sir, wake up, please. Dr. Deern, wake up. Are you alive, sir? Oh, what should I do to wake him up? I did it 3 times.
Close the door. Click on the photograph on the wall.
How do I close the door? It's not going to let me close the door, babe.
Okay, never mind. Alright, I guess pick up the syringe.
Okay.
Try it on him.
Let's try. Maybe this will wake him up. Oh my god, it's the pills. It's a liquid form of the pills.
I just realized her dress is also part straitjacket.
Oh.
Oh, damn! What was that?
Don't worry, Dr. Deern, it's me, Fran.
What? I can't see very well.
Fran Bow, sir, from the Oswald Asylum. We were at the cemetery, remember?
Fran? What happened? Why am I tied to a chair? What have you done?
Oh, I'm trying to help you, sir. The big monster brought you here. We must go.
Come on, Fran. Monsters? I don't feel like playing games.
And then I want Remmer to come in and be like, boo, bitch. Alright, it wasn't a monster at all. Just let me help you. What?
Where the heck are you?
But what is she doing here? I thought you chained her.
But I did. I told you she was a hard one to tame. Do you want me to get rid of her? Get rid of me? Aunt Grace, why are you talking like that? Who is this old man?
How lovely. You sound just like your mother when she was young.
My mother? Do you know her? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Oswald Harrison. I know everything about you, Fran.
Oswald? From the Oswald Asylum?
Yes, Fran. The same old man.
But why do you know about my mother and my aunt?
Well, many years ago I was studying the magnificent complexity of twin siblings.
It was my twin. I have a twin! And my twin killed my parents! Oh! Oh, that's good! Oh, that is so good!
They caught the wrong one!
Oh!
We were not the droid they were looking for!
Oh!
The real killer escaped!
Oh! That's good.
Lucia and Grace were part of my study. Both helped me to find the key to success.
The key? Did you know that my mother and father were murdered?
Yes, of course. Remmer did a great job.
Oh, maybe it was Remmer. But I still liked my theory better.
His power of manipulation is extraordinary. What I don't understand is how you could be so calm about it. It was you holding that knife after all.
Damn it.
I'm not calm, sir. I knew it was Remmer all the time, but why does he haunt me?
Remmer is the manifestation of your weakness. A blinded and powerful manifestation of your fears.
But why would the monster kill my parents?
Because your parents were interfering with my work. But I actually did you a favor. You're suffering. And pain is connected to growth and strength, Fran.
Oswald, please. Let's just do what we need to do. Aunt Grace, please don't be mad at me. We're family. Let us go. My kitty and I can go find a place to go without bothering you. I got an itch on my nose. Please, just let us go. Yes, you're right, Fran. I'm sorry for being so hard on you. Come on, let's go now. That was a fast turnaround. Hey, get your hands off my kitty!
Get back here, that pussy's mine!
I don't trust her. She's gonna try to kill the kitty. Oh, I knew it. Oh, gosh, she's gonna try to kill the kitty. Fran, my dear, listen to me. You must know Dr. Oswald only wants what's best for you. When Lucia was pregnant with you, he knew you'd be a very special girl. He told us to take good care of you, but your mother betrayed us. She wanted to hide you from us. She thought we wanted to kill you, but that is not true. Dr. Oswald really wants to give you the best. But for that, you must allow him to try a little experiment on you. And then everything will be fine? Of course, but there's still one thing we must take care of. Oh my god, they're gonna kill the cat! They're gonna kill the cat!
Shit!
This little traitor must go. Oh no!
Wow!
No! What a bitch! No, Kitty!
We should kill you right where you stand.
We should. Come on, Fran, stop weeping. The cat is dead now. But he was my friend. You killed my best friend. You also helped kill my parents, didn't you? Didn't you? But how can you live with yourself? I hate you! Ah! I hate you!
Whoa!
Stop it! Fran, help! Help! Please help!
Oh, shit.
Don't you dare touch Grace, you little monster!
Whoa! Ah!
Oh, shit! Oh my goodness, she's totally insane.
Bring her to me. I'll do the experiment while she is still warm.
Ew.
I need to extract the brain right away.
Oh, that's terrible.
Jesus. Fran, are you alright? What have you done with her?
She tried to kill me. You were right about Fran, Dr. Deern. She was sick.
But she's bleeding. Let me take care of her.
No, you won't. She's mine now. I've been waiting for this moment for many years now. Looking for the right child, the right brain. Now that I have her, nothing can stop me.
Whoa!
Bojangles! Bitch!
Oh, Fran. Everything will be fine. Who are you?
I am Itward, the one many children talk about.
But you're not human.
Ectbro bro hectobrot, Palantris monokaist.
Groska Itward, I found.
Oh my goodness. Stay away from the girl. Leave her alone.
The kitty is safe! Little Fran must be cured.
You think you can use the same body?
Yes, she's not completely gone yet. Here I go. Oh, Mother Mabuka, you took the innocence of the child. Fran is now dead and alive. Wake up in darkness, Fran, and you'll be able to walk towards the light.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell?
Oh my god. Yay! I'm not dead! What happened? Itward? Palantris? My head hurt. My heart hurts. Mr. Midnight, how? You're alive, my kitty! I missed you so much. Please tell me something.
Fran, we must go now.
Go? All right. Dr. Deern, look, this is Itward and Palantris. I told you about them, remember? I told you they were real, see? Can you believe me now? Oh, shit!
He can't hear you. I think he is under the power of Mabuka now.
We really must...
We really must leave now.
Give me the kitty. But can he come with us, please? He's been really nice to me, except for like the first half of the game. He really wanted to protect me and help me. We can't bring him with us. I'm sorry. But what we can do is make him believe that all of this was a dream. He will wake up and think none of this really happened. But he won't remember you, Fran.
Joey was saying, I am not yet dead. I can dance and I can sing. I am not yet dead. But my parents are.
Oh my god. I see. Well, that's okay. I guess. As long as he's safe. It's very kind of you. You're finally seeing beyond your own desires. You are becoming one with everything. Your parents would be very proud of you. You really think so? Oh, thank you, Palantris. Please let me ride him like Falcor. Let me ride him like Falcor. Now let's send Mr. Deern home. Marcel Deern Wanum Vekma Sedensa Ector. They all float. Goodbye, Dr. Deern.
Let's go now, Fran. There's so much you must see and learn.
That sounds like fun. Let's go, kitty. I still don't know many things. But one thing I do know. That between guilt and fear, I choose happiness. Aww. Yay!
We got
our Falcor moment! Yay! Yeah! Oh, everybody! Yeah! We're going down! Yeah! Yeah! Alright! And wow! So that's the end. Now we're gonna stay for the credits, because remember Little Nightmares 2, there was like a little Easter egg thing.
Yeah.
So, that was really cool.
Still upset that the twin theory turned out to be bullshit.
I know, that would have been really cool if Fran herself was a twin. That would have been really, really cool.
Like an evil twin she didn't know about. That would have.
Yeah! That would have been
Like they got
cool.
the wrong one.
That was,
Damn it.
English proofreading by.
Wasn't this was important?
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I also think that German. Oh, this might have been a German or Russian. Oh no, this might be like.
Or just they're
Those
offering
are-
the games in different languages.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Beta Squad. Probably the people who like
Tested it.
tested it. Yay for betas! No, here are the beta testers. So yay for betas! Someone says I think the next one there is Little Misfortune. Yes, if I remember correctly, Little Misfortune is the next one in the game. It's not the sequel, but it is the next one that this company made.
Oh, okay.
So yay! Apparently this is the sign language for clapping. But I know it this way from Midsummer.
Everyone that has been a part of the development journey as a backer, emotional support, fan artist, YouTuber, reviewer. Oh, this was an Indiegogo game.
Oh!
Nice.
True indie. It's a true indie. Because
That's
usually
why
a lot of
nobody knows
a lot of indies are a lot of like really low indies use like Indiegogo or Kickstarter. I love Indiegogo, and next time I ever do any kind of campaign for a film of any kind, I'm going to try to get the person or to Indiegogo myself. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, Seed and Spark was nice, but they have that thing if you don't make 80% of what you're asking for,
Then
you
you
lose
get
everything.
nothing.
Then you lose everything.
Which
And
bullshit.
it's bullshit. Whereas with Indiegogo, you pay normally like about, I want to say like a 3% platform fee and if you don't make your goal, you just pay a bigger platform fee. Kill Monday. So that's the name of the company, Kill Monday. Well, this is a pretty...
I think that's what Garfield was going to be.
Alright, so
Huh.
that is the end of the game. I guess Rimmer kind of screwed off and disappeared. He kind of did.
He kind of didn't amount to much.
I mean, I get that he's the manifestation of all her fears and her worries and
but
stuff.
I thought that would have played a bigger part. Like we have to fight Rimmer to try to fight off the desires to try to finally be at peace with oneself.
Yeah. I thought it would be something like that. But overall, I think this was a really fun game. It definitely was a lot more scary than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be more of a very unnerving kind of game. You know what I mean?
It was more so just in not necessarily straight up horror, but almost kind of like a Tim Burton fantasy-esque kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of like if Tim Burton and Guillermo del Toro had made a movie together. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah. Because it kind of resonates a little bit with Pan's Labyrinth. Like from what I've seen with it, it is on my list to go watch it. Yeah. Let's see what else. I mean, I will say the first level of the game wasn't particularly my favorite, mainly because I felt like it felt very happy, and I like things to keep the tone relatively the same.
Yeah, tone was a little all over the place.
No, that's not what
it wasn't. Switching every.
It wasn't all over the place. It was just for the Thirsta stuff. It didn't feel that it fit in, at least to me. I mean, aside from the little manifestations of horror, whereas when you're going through the asylum, you're going through the forests, you're on the ship with Itward, and then you're in between with the 5 different in the 5th dimension. Those had relatively the same thing, but the Thirsta part didn't really fit, in my personal opinion. But overall, this was still a very good game. I really enjoyed it. I might play it again at some point during my own time. Who knows? Maybe Will play it. I don't know.
I know I said I plan on streaming myself at some point, but I also need to be aware
He's got a big work schedule.
I got a big work schedule. I gotta get that bread in order for us to have a roof.
Yes.
And unless streaming can be a substitute for that, I'm not sure how much time I can really dedicate to it.
I get you.
With,
that was just something in the future, babe. That was just
along with other projects I have to do, not just for my own, but for TF2 and blah, blah, blah.
So let's take a look through the chat, see if anybody put any more Team Nightmares or Team Spooky. For those of you who may have missed it in the beginning part of the stream, we're going to be playing a new game next week since Fran Bow is now officially done. So we're thinking of either doing Little Nightmares 2, either Little Nightmares 2 or doing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion from the very beginning, because he has not played, and I would like him to watch from the beginning. So while I'm going back through the chat, if you want to see us play Little Nightmares 2, put Team Nightmares in the chat, and if you want us to play Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, put Team Spooky in the chat. And it's 1 vote per person, so don't spam the chat. Let me ignore my thing. Let me scroll through, and I'm gonna do a little count. Let's see, shall we? So we got 1 spooky, 2 spookies, 1 nightmare, 2 nightmares, 3 spookies. Just seeing if anybody else put anything in there. Oh my goodness. Team Nightmares, we're tied. Holy shit. Let's see. So we're currently tied. Scrolling. I'm so freaking scrolling. Scroll up a tones. Team Nightmares. Retro Gamer Kevin, you had the tie-breaking vote, so it looks like
Alright, Little Nightmares 2.
Little Nightmares 2 is coming back, and we're going to be playing that next week. I'm also going to see if I can get the deluxe version, because there was like some extra scenes that from the original Little Nightmares that I wasn't able to access, but I might be able to access with the next one. So, yay! Let's say question for both Kitty, Patterson, and Will. What are your guys' scariest moments from childhoods? I'm assuming you're not like actual legit life-threatening, terrified, scary moments. I'm gonna put it as that because that's not fun. And plus, I've been through a lot of them. Let's see. For me, one of my quote-unquote scary moments might have been when I first went through a haunted house. I went with my dad, and my dad thought he was going to be funny, and he whispered to me after a couple of scares, "It looks like something is cooking, or someone." I got freaked out. It was like one of those pop-up carnival tents. I literally ripped open the wall, and I bolted to just get the fuck out of there. Oh, I meant scary moments from movies and shows. Oh, scariest moments from movies and shows, like stuff that have freaked us out while watching movies and shows.
The appliances scaring the repair shop owner in Brave Little Toaster, seeing him scream into his reflection. I'm surprised that freaked me out more than the firefighting evil clown.
Yeah. Mine is actually a little weird that this would scare me. This also tied into childhood trauma, and well, not trauma, but it definitely ties into a childhood fear. Like, I do not like dark and closed spaces. I'm claustrophobic, and I remember when I was like 3, 4, I had watched a little bit of The Mask for the first time, and watching The Mask reach around ahead and grab his head scared the shit out of me as a child.
Okay.
Like, after that, it was fine, but I was terrified to watch that movie for the longest time until I, like, rewatched it in, like, my late teens, and I was like, why the fuck? Why the fuck was I scared of this in the first place? But yeah, actually, I want to tell that story of, like, why I say it was, like, childhood trauma, because my mother told me a story recently that I'm like, oh my god, that explains so much of, like, why I don't like dark enclosed spaces. So when I was like 1, we lived in North Carolina, and this house was old, and I'm talking about old, like you had to put coal into a fireplace in order to heat the house up. It was that kind of old. Well, this is a 2-story house, and underneath the house there was like a little cupboard under the stairs, very Harry Potter-esque, before Harry Potter was even a thing. So little 1-year-old me and my brother, he was 2 at the time, we went in. Mike got bored and he left and closed the door behind me and forgot that I was in there. And we had those little lights that you would pull the string and it would turn the light on and off. I had pulled the string without realizing the door behind me was closed. And I kind of realized, oh shoot, I'm stuck. And little 1-year-old me doesn't think just turn around and open the door because I'm 1. And now this next part's from my mother's point of view, and she tells me this. Apparently, because the house was so old, she could hear me crying through the walls and through the floorboards, and she said it was the most terrifying thing that she had ever experienced. And she's like calling for me, running around listening to me crying through the walls, until finally she realized, oh, she's under the stairs, opened the door, I'm sweating and I'm crying, and Mom's holding me, she's like, it's okay. And when she told me the story, I'm like, this explains my claustrophobia so much. Holy shit, so much. But yeah, that was fun story. Just listening to this, like, what's your favorite nightmare, or like favorite scary moment, that clicked in my head. It's like, oh yeah, that story just was told to me recently. And the funny thing is, Mom was so worried that it would have scarred me for life, and I'm like, I don't remember that, like, at all. And that's saying something because I remember really far back. Like, I remember a little bit of being 2. I remember my third birthday. I remember a lot of stuff from when I was very young and in North Carolina, because military family, we lived in North Carolina for a small bit. And yeah, that was that was fun. Let's see. There was a couple of other. Joey says for me was the witch from the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow. Oh yeah, we just recently watched that. It was fun.
It was okay.
It was a fun movie. I mean, it's definitely silly in a lot of places, but yeah. Mine is Gamork, the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz, and the rhino from James and the Giant Peach.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking for my head.
I mean, in any movie where Christopher Walken's only line is "rawr," it's amazing. And I do agree with all of those, Matt. Those were terrifying moments from movies. The fireplace scene from Sleeping Beauty. Oh yeah, and the opening to Percy's ghostly trick. I don't think I'm. Is that Thomas' thing?
Yeah, it is. I shall educate.
Right. Forgot to mention Giant Mouse and Minsk of.
Oh yeah, that giant contraption in American Tail used to chase off the cats.
Right.
That rotoscoped monstrosity. That was pretty freaky.
And then Joey says, "Oh, there was that time when my sister watched The Ring, and then tricked me into thinking we got a call from the 7 Days person." Oh, that was horrid. That's horrid. I'm sorry that she put you through that. And the Screaming Heads from Return to Oz. That's the movie, not a movie for children. I need to see Return to Oz. I haven't. I've heard wonderful.
You haven't?
No, have you?
No.
I do need to see it. And it's one of my things. Mine was when I was a kid.
Granted, we weren't born in the 80s, so.
Yeah. Watching the big nasty creeper from Jeepers Creepers 1. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that for the first time. I think I might have been like 15 at the time, and I was just like, fuck, this guy's fucked up. And just seeing that ending scene with Justin Long with his eyeballs torn out, and you're just literally seeing the back of the wall. That scared. That was creepy. That was definitely creepy. Well, you guys, the stream lasted a little longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to be under the hour, but lo and behold, we're an hour and 5 minutes. Yay!
Yeah, plus 2 is Angie's trying to get in contact with you.
Yes.
Asking, like, how much longer are you going to be?
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game, god damn it.
For charity.
Yes. We still have the global giving going on to help the people of Ukraine. I'm actually thinking of like possibly doing an additional charity alongside it. That way we can keep giving. Like my idea was to do kitten rescue, because I actually used to work there, and they're a no-kill shelter that helps cats from any age. I used to work as the neonatal care, meaning I bottle fed like day-old babies, preemies, and stuff like that. And so I wouldn't mind if you. I think I might do that. I might like give some of the money that also goes to global giving for Ukraine. I might give that to another charity just so we can keep the giving going. Yes, exactly. Well, either way, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining us, even if it was a little more on the shorter side of things. We will be back next week with Little Nightmares 2. I'm excited because I missed my little raincoat girl. I missed her. She was fun. Oh, and there we go. And thank you, Matt, for your donation of $2.50. I really do appreciate it. Yes, it's gonna be great. It's a start. Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and we'll be back next week, same time, same place. And until next time, have pleasant nightmares, and I'll see you on the other side.